Hello and welcome to Social Equity, the podcast. It's your host, Sophia Spallino. I'm so happy you're here. And today I am doing a Q&A answering your questions that you submitted on my Instagram story. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go now. I share so much behind the scenes of my life, my business, even my relationship, and my Instagram stories are fire, if I do say so myself. There's just so much there that I share in the moment that you won't be able to get here because these are pre-recorded and content, it might be a little edited, but in my stories, I share right after I get off calls with clients, right when I'm having breakthrough moments. And those are the nuggets of wisdom that are just coming through my soul and I know will be so valuable to you and growing your business. So if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram at Sophia Spallino and get the tea in my stories. Okay, so I asked you guys to submit some questions, and today I'm going to answer 3 on the show. The first one's from Justine B, and she says, "Why am I putting off starting my own brand?" Ooh, Justine, there could be so many reasons, but the reasons that I lean into why people don't start doing what they love is maybe they're afraid of leaving something that feels comfortable, maybe a career that feels comfortable. You're afraid of finally going all in on you and yourself. Maybe you've worked in an industry where you've got stability. Maybe you've built an amazing company, or you've been the CEO of a company and you've made a lot of money, or you've been really intentional about being a stay-at-home mom and you've never really done anything for yourself beyond that. So you're nervous to start something that you've never done before. So either way, you're leaving something that it's very comfortable to you to do something that you've never done before. So what you could be afraid of is going all in on yourself. Like, what happens if you go super hard and you still fail? And what happens, like, what would that feel like? And the way that I have been able to overcome the fear of failure is radically accepting what that would feel like and truly going through the motions of it and knowing that it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like, if this thing that I do doesn't work out the way I want it to, well, then what's going to be the next idea, or what is going to be the next plan to get it to succeed? Like, if route A doesn't work, route B is going to work to get me there, but there is no plan B. Like, there's routes to get there, but this will succeed. There's no way that it can fail because I won't quit. That's the attitude you really have to have as an entrepreneur. And maybe if you could think that through and you could think, well, what's worst case scenario? Okay, and then what would happen if worst case scenario happened? How would you proceed? How would you still go after what you want? I feel like thinking all that through and preparing will make you feel more secure. Okay, what about this? What about if you're worried about what people would think? Oh my gosh, you're going to have to be posting on social media to share about your new business, to share about your new coaching, to share about your service providing. What will people think? What will the people think in your town who know you? Are you afraid of that? Because if you're afraid of that, it would be really challenging to put yourself out there and to let your true energy authentically shine because you're too busy worrying about what someone thinks. And maybe you know that in your heart, you kind of second guess everything you post on the internet already because you're concerned about what people think. And that's something, honestly, you got to get over. Now, you might not ever get over it fully, but before you jump into having your own business, you need to decide that you are going to be okay and you're going to overcome that, because being successful requires showing up every day on social media if you're doing this the organic marketing way, which is absolutely the best way to do it, because why would you waste money on ads? Why wouldn't you create beautiful, authentic content for free? That's literally what I teach people to do. How to create beautiful, authentic content without having to pay for ads. Just coming from your heart, selling from your soul, but content that actually sells, because there's a right and a wrong way to do it. And look, there are women who work with me who have spent like 8 years paying other agencies to help them create content that was beautiful and didn't sell shit. So there's definitely a strategy to selling, and it's super important. But that could be something that you're concerned about, just what people would think. Okay, what about if you're not starting your own brand because you're afraid of what happens if you succeed? Ooh, I can tell you this one. This one was an underlying insidious weight on me for years. Because the truth is, I was afraid of success because that meant I would have to lead. Not only lead my clients and show up as the best version of myself every day, even if I didn't want to, even if I didn't feel like it, I'd have to do that, but I'd also have to do it for my team. And when I started running a big business and making $20,000 to $50,000 a month, I started building a team. Actually, I started building a team right about that $12,000 mark. And showing up for your team, showing up for yourself, showing up for your clients every day, it hits different than if you were just solopreneuring it on your own. But you can only go so far completely solo on your own. So I highly recommend asking yourself, if you haven't gotten started yet, are you afraid of having to show up every day for yourself, for your future clients, for your future team? Are you willing to be devoted to a schedule that works for you in order to produce what you want to produce? Like if your goal is $20,000 a month, are you willing to consistently show up for you, your clients, and your team in order for that to be possible? Something to think about, honestly. Like, I created a career for myself. I could have just stayed making $4,000 a month, working a few hours, not really trying hard at all because of the content strategy that I know and the content creation talent that I have. I could have just stayed at $5,000 a month and worked less than 2 hours a day. That's what I did for a little while. Now, I always worked more on different projects outside of that, but not on my own business. And I mean, I could have literally worked 2 hours a day and made about $5,000 a month. It's not hard. But when I realized I wanted to hit the big leagues and I wanted to see consistent $20,000 and $30,000 months, something had to shift. And that meant me showing up every single day and taking my business seriously. This isn't a social media hobby. And everything changed and the money started pouring in. So I'd like to ask you, Justine, are you afraid of succeeding and the devotion it's going to take when you go down that path of I will succeed and I will show up for myself, my clients, and my team? Another reason, Justine, that you might be putting off starting your brand is you literally don't know where to start because you're tired of starting and stopping things that you start and then you realize you really don't know how to do it and actually be profitable doing it. So then you quit and you get discouraged. And maybe you've been on social media for a while and you feel overwhelmed and like, okay, I don't really know what's a income producing activity. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. If you feel this way, you just need strategy and accountability. If you had strategy from a social media business coach, whether it's me or someone else, and accountability from a social media business coach, whether it's me or someone else, you wouldn't stop. I am currently working with a nutritionist. In fact, she's one of my clients, Stephanie Mercurio, and she's incredible. And I'm literally paying her for the accountability. Like, obviously, she's doing things. She's running tests. She's doing lots of incredible things, and we're shifting things in my diet, and I'm changing things in my supplements. But, like, here's the thing. I'm paying her for accountability to follow through on not eating the things that I know are going to make me sick and flare up autoimmune. I'm literally paying her so I don't fall off the bandwagon Because if I were to go at this alone, I would, for instance, there's so much more than we're doing than this, but for instance, I would just be gluten-free when it was convenient for me, right? Well, guess what? That hasn't worked to heal me or solve my problems. What works is going all in and eliminating foods completely and figuring out what works and having a coach to guide me along that path is what's going to help me succeed. Because I've tried to do it alone. I've spent literally years trying to heal autoimmune and mystery illnesses on my own, and I've gotten nowhere. So I hired her for the strategy of nutrition, functional nutrition, and accountability. So do what you got to do, Justine. Get some strategy, get some accountability so you can be confident that every small step you take and every bit of time you spend building your business, you're actually doing it for a good cause. So you're not spinning your wheels. You're actually taking steps towards a goal that is going to pay off. And for those of you listening who are feeling like Justine, maybe you just need to get in my coaching program. I coach women weekly, live coaching program. This is not pre-recorded class shit. It's called the Profitable Personal Brand Coaching Membership. And every week, women from around the world who are building their coaching and service provider businesses. And what I mean by service provider businesses is you could be the best social media. You could have a social media agency. You could have a nutrition degree like Stephanie and be doing nutrition. You could have a fitness business. You could be a dating coach. You could have a life coaching business. There's so many service providers out there, real estate agents. I have one girl in the membership who is a therapist and a life coach who is kicking ass right now. There's so many service provider jobs that you guys have out there, and you're making less than $5,000 a month or making less than $10,000 a month. And if you use the power of social media properly and understood the business strategy to scale your business, you would be able to go beyond $10,000 months. One of my clients is going beyond 20 right now, and I'm so excited. So I need you to realize that whether it's me or someone else, go get accountability, go get strategy. It will change your life. It will change your business. I know it did for me. And if you're curious about joining the Profitable Personal Brand Coaching Membership and you want to learn more, you can book a free consultation. The link is in my bio, and I'd love to get you some more information and see how we can help you. Okay, next question coming in from an account called Lita Kita. Can you talk more about how your strategies would work for a brick and mortar store and selling merch on Etsy? Oh, great question. Okay, so actually one of my clients, Olivia Winslow, helps with this. She helps with building out websites and search engine optimization for brick and mortar stores or handmakers or artists who want to sell on different platforms online. So you should definitely hit her up. But what I would tell you quickly is the basics of organic marketing are the same, whether you're selling a product or you're selling a service. So what are you doing that's not working? Quit doing that and start implementing some real sales psychology and efficient, effective content creation. Start making more content, start making effective content. And if you need help making effective content, you should come to my Content to Profit live shows on Mondays at noon on Instagram, where I teach you how to create content that profits efficiently. And we also talk about business and building your brand. But yes, efficient, effective content creation. Also, if you are considering jumping into the coaching membership, I give plug and play models that will change your life. I call them plug and make money models. And essentially, I give you all the tools on a silver platter and exactly how to set up the systems and the plug and play email sequences, plug and play Instagram posts that are going to help your business thrive. So you're able to make that efficient, effective content. Because I think where people get caught up, for most of my clients at least, is they think content creation takes too long. And so they put it off. When in reality, you can just do a little bit every day, and on the days you're feeling extra creative, create more so you can bank that content. Content creation doesn't have to be hard. It can literally be you getting in front of a camera. So in my membership, I share the content to profit model and break it down so easy for you so that you can be putting out content, at least 3 to 5 pieces of content every single day on multiple platforms, and how easy and quick it can be. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it doesn't have to be hard. And I break it down in, I think that resource is about 3 pages, and it will change your life. I should be charging $1,000 for those 3 pages, but when you come into the membership, you get every plug and make money model that I've ever created for your business, and it will change your life and business. Some of my members have told me that they're like, what the heck? Like, I had no idea that this could be easy. I had no idea that email marketing could be easy. I had no idea that creating a post like this could be this easy. And it's because I hand you over everything you need on a silver platter. So if you're like, I'm not sure how to create content that sells, the membership is for you. So Lita Kita, consider coming into the membership, but sales psychology, understanding your ideal client and what they want, and talking to them and saying, look, here's your problem. This product is going to solve it, or here's this need, and creating a real desire for the product in your content, helping them visualize how this product will fit in their everyday life and make it better, and in how much time this product would make their lives better, and being very clear. When I say time, it could be, say you use a product and you need to use it for so long to get better skin or whatnot. You're very clear at that time frame. Or something as simple as, you'll get this shipped to you in 2 days, is very clear delivery on time. So if you can put your products out there and with clarity and certainty market them, it's truly the same sales psychology, but for products. Okay. Sam T says, I have an Instagram with 8,000 followers, but I'm struggling to sell my breathwork program. Any advice? Sam, I'm so excited to hear that you're a breathwork coach. I love working with metaphysical coaches, with movement coaches, dating coaches, and I do have advice for you. So first of all, I want to ask you, is your profile optimized for success, like your Instagram and TikTok bios? If you're not sure, you want to grab my free Audit to Profit guide. It is going to be linked here in the show notes. Knowing this is going to help you so much, so much. Now, once that's set up, you need to be selling daily. And I think so many service providers and coaches are afraid to oversell, but you have to remember that selling is sharing. You are sharing something that is transformative to someone's mental health, even their physical health with breath work. So you need to realize that you're sharing when you're selling. And if you're not sharing, you're gatekeeping. So it's so important that you can confidently show up and not feel like you're being salesy, and show up face to cam and let your audience get to know you. Because there are, for what I do, there's business coaches. For what other people do, there's social media managers. For what you do, there's a billion breathwork coaches, right? But working with you is what you need to create. Working with you is the urgency you need to create. Like, only so many people get to work with you. And so if you create content that excites people about getting to know you and the results you can get for your clients, then they're going to be excited to get on those calls or get in those live sessions with you. Also, another thing, I'd want to audit how easy it is for people to buy from you. Like, can they purchase this coaching or course, whatever it is you didn't clarify? Can they purchase it very easily from the link in your bio? Because if it's something where they have to have a conversation with you to get a link, blah, 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 that might be a bit complicated. At all times in my link tree, my clients can go ahead and buy while I'm sleeping. They can sign up for my Profitable Personal Brand Coaching membership. They can book a coaching call with me. They can book the free consult. Like, I don't know why I said consult like that. I said consult. That's so funny. So yeah, just make sure that it's very easy for them to buy from you. And I think we get so caught up in thinking we need so many different things in our link tree, but your audience really just needs 1 to 2 things. And we don't want to make it complicated. Make sure it's really easy for them to see how they can buy from you. And I am curious, are you already making sales and you just need to make more? Like you're trying to scale your business, or you're sincerely getting crickets, like you have no one signing up? Because either way, we can help you. If you are literally getting crickets, you would be an ideal client to come into the program, and we could start from the ground up helping you build your business. Clients who are just getting started and have never even had a customer before are seeing results like setting up their business systems in the first 3 months of working with me. And I have had clients in my private coaching that have a thriving business within 6 months of working with me. So just know that it's possible for you, even if you've never had a client before, to like go from 0 to in 6 months having something magical happen, which isn't that magical, it's strategy, right? But it's possible for you. Now, I say one of my private clients because the coaching membership is still new. The coaching membership is going on its 3rd month, at least when I'm recording this. And I have my private clients that have worked with me, and we've gone along the same journey that I'm sharing in this group coaching program. But it's taken them about 4 to 6 months to see those big results, like having a business that is moving and turning. And if anyone else tells you, hey, you're going to have your business fully set up in less than 3 months if you're starting from the ground up, like they might be able to help you with your social media, but you're not going to have like all of these systems in place to sell in your sleep and optimize and have a beautiful brand. That takes time, and you have to have all of these steps in place for it to make sense for you to be making content. Otherwise, you're kind of just throwing spaghetti at the wall, and you're not able to capture any data of your clients, and you're not able to retarget them. So when you come to work with me, we set things up the right way, and we set up the business foundations as if you're building a house. You can build your house on a solid foundation, and within 6 months, you can have a thriving business. Okay, but if you're already making sales and you just want to scale your business, I have so many clients like that. We can help you too. Please just DM me on Instagram the word scale. And I'm curious what piece of the pie you're missing. We'll go ahead and put you in a free consultation and identify what it is for you. And whether or not you choose to work with me to solve that problem or not, at least you'll walk away from the consult knowing what the problem is. Because that's the only way that you can actually find a solution. So anyway, if you have been listening to this and you're like, wow, I'm so grateful for these questions being answered, know that you can ask questions too. Just go ahead and come into the live Content to Profit shows on Instagram. That's Mondays at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's where I teach live. And if you're like, Sophia, this is the moment. I feel the call. I want to work with you in your coaching program, or I need to book a private call with you. The links are in the show notes to do that. I know that this episode was valuable, and I want you to go out there and go get what you want. I don't want you to sit on this advice, whether it was you I was talking to or you're just applying this advice to your business. I don't want you to sit on it. I want you to go out there, implement it today, take action, and go get what you want. It's time to stop spinning your wheels, trying to build your brand alone on social media. I'm Sophia Spallino, the host of Social Equity, and I can't wait to give you the first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10 to 15K months. Or if you are already hitting 6 figures, the strategy to hit your next level. Here's why you should lean in and listen to the social media secrets, sales tips, marketing strategies, and mindset hacks that I share. After over 8 years in the industry, amassing over 350,000 followers across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as hosting a top charting podcast and helping powerful women build purposeful, profitable personal brands, I want to help you build your dream business that makes real money, leveraging the power of a personal brand on social media. Because you're ready to quit wasting time on content that isn't working and start bringing in the money you deserve as a purpose-led coach or service provider, sharing your gifts with the world. For a limited time, I'm giving away your first steps to go from 0 to 5K moms and advance to 10 to 15K moms. If you're serious about taking real action and creating real impact with your business, grab my free guide to set yourself up for business success in less than 1 hour. Just go to the link in the show notes. And for more free support, join me on Instagram Live for Content to Profit live trainings. And if you're tired of posting without maximal profit, then you want to join the Profitable Personal Brand Coaching Membership. I designed this coaching membership for female coaches, service providers, and entrepreneurs who want to be known for purposeful work and build an extremely profitable personal brand on social media without wasting time. Can you imagine if your revenue doubled or tripled with the help of strategic social media? Because I want to help you create content and business strategy that gets you to consistent $10,000 to $20,000 months. So if you're stuck at generating less than $5,000 a month in revenue from social media, this is the membership for you. If you're committed to taking action in just 3 months to a year of working with me, your life and business could never be the same. And if you need one-on-one support, whether you're a novice at creating or you're feeling stuck, hitting a plateau in a business that once had consistent revenue and needs strategic consulting to get to your next level, you can book a private breakthrough session with me. If you feel yourself come alive and get excited to take radical responsibility for building your own social equity, your personal brand that no one can take from you, leave a 5-star rating with a kind review wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to share this show with a powerful woman you know. And remember, with a positive mindset and a profitable personal brand, all things are possible. So get up and go get what you want.